I'm Garnet, this is Eggs, and here's how to correctly abbreviate all of the games up until now. For most of these, if it's obvious that you're talking about Bokumono, you can just drop the HM or SOS and just put SNES or Wonderful Life or whatever. An exception would be if you're talking about Friends of Mineral Town, or you're talking about the original or the remake. For the original Harvest Moon, you can just put SNES, nothing else, that's fine, easy peasy. For the Game Boy games, GB, GBC, GB/C if you're talking about both of them because they are the same game. 2GBC, 3GBC. For 64, it's pretty obvious, you just put 64, just like with SNES. Back to Nature is BTN with a small t, and then the girl version, you add FG and the space is optional. If you're talking about both of them, you put parentheses around the FG, and then boy and girl is BNG. Save the Homeland, STH, small t. Friends of Mineral Town, FOMT, small o. You add an M at the beginning for the girl version, put parentheses if you're talking about them both, and then if you want to talk about the remake and not those other ones, you put SOS instead of HM, obviously. For Wonderful Life, AWL, add a small N in there for Another Wonderful Life, and then SE for Special Edition, and then you can put parentheses around the N if you want to talk about both of the GameCube versions, or you can put around just the SE and don't put an N in there if you just want to talk about that. Goodness. If you just want to talk about the boy versions, and then put parentheses around the N and the SE if you want to talk about all of them. This is a mouthful, sorry. Magical Melody is MM. I'm not sure about the Japan-only version of it, if there's a way that we shorten it. And then for the Wii games, TOT is Tree of Tranquility, the O is Little, AP is Animal Parade, MLS is My Little Shop, and we will be coming back to this TOT thing in a bit. HOLV, Hero of Leaf Valley, the O is Little, DS, just for DS, that's pretty obvious. DS Cute for the girl version, and then if you're talking about all of them, you can put cute in parentheses, and you can also just drop the DS part as well and just say cute. Island of Happiness, IOH, small o, Sunshine Islands, SI, Grand Bazaar, you put an R in there to make sure it doesn't get mixed up with Game Boy. Tale of Two Towns, you can put either TTOTT or just TOTT. Most people leave out the, and the O is small. A New Beginning, A and B. Story of Seasons, you can just put SOS, or if you don't want to get mixed up with the entire series, you can put SOS 1. And then Trio of Towns, you can put 3OT instead of TOT so you don't get mixed up with Tree of Tranquility. Because a lot of people, they make it really confusing because they won't put HM or SOS first. So putting a 3 instead of a T there is much better, much clearer. And then Pioneers of Olive Town is POOT, and the first O is small. And that is it for the main series for now at least. But I will go on to talk about spin-offs and the Natsume series as well. Alright, for the Natsume series, okay, so TLV is the Lost Valley, SOM is Seeds of Memories, SV is Skytree Village, Skytree Valley? I don't have it written down which it is, I just wrote down the abbreviations for myself. I don't have that one, so LOH, Light of Hope, small o, and then One World, just ow. All of the Rune Factory ones are pretty obvious because they're just numbered games. For the first one, you can just put RF or RF1, then RF2, RF3, RFF for Frontier, and then Tides of Destiny, you can put TOD, small o, or you can just write Oceans, RF4, RF4 Special, or you can just put Special, because it's the only special version so far for Rune Factory, RF5, and that's all pretty obvious. And then Innocent Life, it's just IL, it's the only game that exists for it, and people probably won't know what you're talking about if you just put that. You should probably just write out the whole name. And for the other spin-off games, like Doraemon Story Seasons, I've just put Doraemon SOS. I can't really think of other ways to shorten those. And I think I forgot to write down the puzzle games, like Frantic Farming, but people might not know what you're talking about if you try and shorten those, so I would probably just write out the full title, just like how I said with Innocent Life. And I think that covers all of the games up until now. If you like this video, hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I like to do videos on anything that interests me at all, so Harvest Moon, other games, anime, manga, dolls, toys. So subscribe if you like any of that. And my Twitter and Patreon are in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!